Basically, this is one. Uh, I have sent several letters. The way you do it is you just endorse the coupon, send the coupon, and properly endorse it. And then you go in to send it with a letter, a conditional acceptance letter. And of course, sometimes a lot of people, this time they responded. So when they respond, they said, the usual, that they can't accept the coupon and all that. So this is the second letter that I'm gonna send. Um, it's a non-negotiable notice of dispute of refusal of sector payment coupon. So basically, if you need this, I can give this one free. Basically, what I do with this is just copy and paste right here. It has everything that you need here. If you are with Duke Energy, let me know. Send me an email and I'll give it to you. This dispute letter. So what I do is just basically copy, copy here, and then I have my Word document already opened. And let's see. So one of the things that I'm also doing with Duke Energy that I'm gonna start is to get my smart meter I talked to them today and told them what will be the steps of see this is the template to so you start the process with a coupon and a conditional acceptance, and then you go to non-negotiable notice of default and opportunity to cure, and then you will do with the estoppel. And if you need the templates, I have them. Like I said, for a small donation. What did I do with my paper that I had here open that I was working on? This one. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is copying and pasting. It's not a template, the one I can give it to you free if you have Duke Energy. You're just gonna copy and paste right here. And make sure you don't use my I have redacted it, but um, do your own account number and all that. So what I do is just copy and paste everything here. So I'm gonna send this is when you first have sent the coupon first and they rejected with the conditional acceptance. So this is the second part. And then see if because this is an affidavit, so they need to respond with an affidavit form. If they don't, like they usually don't, then you go with the other step. Okay, the templates that I have, the default and opportunity to cure, and then you go to the fourth step. And after you do that, I have done this process with the other companies. I'm just starting Duke Energy. So if you go through the whole process, the administrative process, then you can take all your certified return receipt, because that is your proof that you have sent these papers to them. And you take any correspondence that they send to you. You want to make sure you put an information folder, put all the return receipts from the post office, the certified mail number, everything that you have when you're doing this process. And then what you want to do is you like mine is in Raleigh, so it's 2 hours from here. So I'm going to go personally. You go to the Secretary of State. You are going to ask them for showing all this document, and you ask them for a certified copy of the dishonor certificate. And they sometimes they give you, pushback, but you should have no problem certificate of dishonor from the Secretary of State when you have done this process. I have done it before with another company. This is my first time that I'm going to do it with Duke Energy, so I'm going to see how it goes with Duke Energy. Do you want to also know who is the indentured trustee of? I know I've been researching this like for a year. You're the indentured trustee of the company you're going to do this process. You want to know who's the indentured trustee. You maybe want to have the bank, the because the accounts, especially also the light company. In my case, Duke Energy, they always put all these accounts in trust. I believe this one is Delaware Trust. I believe Duke Energy is, and they put all these accounts in trust. That's why, like today, I called just to find out how to get my smart meter off. They said you wanna call just because you wanna, get the name of the person that talked to you and their number, the employee number. You just want to do a paper trail. So I'm gonna write a letter with all this information of this person. And they told me just, like for my records. And they told me that if I wanted to get my smart meter off my house, I need to have a doctor to verify that we have some sort of problem, neurological problem, with the radiation of the smart meter, that you need that. So of course you don't need anything like that. So I'm going to do a process also to get my smart meter off the house. So you do a conditional acceptance in that regard when it comes to the smart meter. So you want to start both processes. Actually, I've started this process already. And the second part would be getting the the smart meter of the house. Of course, they tell you that they're going to put an analog regular meter in your house. You say no. I said I'm within my rights to put it myself. You will have to purchase one, and you want to make sure you have the money to do this. I don't know how much they are, but I mean, I'm guessing it's you're going to install it yourself. Why? Because you are going to keep a track of the electricity that you consume. You're going to keep track of the electricity of the what you consume. That way you won't later on with this process, hopefully they won't charge you anymore. They won't send you a bill, because every month you will report how much you have used. Because I don't know if you know this, but the electric company does not give you any electricity. They just charge you for the meter, keeping track of what you consume. So you can do it yourself, and when you do it yourself, there's no need for, I mean, there's no, it's, what would they charge you for that if you're doing it yourself? So that's the process. I'm just learning it, but I'm going to start the first steps on this, and hopefully get the smart meter of the house. So today it was my first phone call. I talked to them. I told them, they said they needed a doctor's, you know, reference and referral. I said, why? You know, and of course I was polite and everything, but so that's how you start the process. And hopefully, a few months down the road, I can get that meter off my house. It gives a lot of radiation. And they also, if you're dealing with radiation from those meters, they sell in Amazon a cage, which is made of copper, that you actually put on there and protects you and from the radiation of that, if you like. So So this is my report, my second part right here. So I will let you guys know how it went. Remember you want to send everything certified mail return receipt. So I just keep on going here where I just copy and paste this, and that's it. Just want to share. Like I said, I will put if you need the actually templates, I will put them on Gumroad. I believe there's 4 templates that you need. So I just kind of copy because this one that I have here that I can give it to you, this one, it's not a template, so you kind of just copy and paste it. So you kind of copy and paste all this, you know, and then you send it. This one is really good because it is a rebuttal. I mean, answer when they don't accept your conditional accept. I mean, your coupon. So I like to send this one before I start the other ones because that way there and put them, it's a conditional acceptance at the same time. So I don't know. This computer is so old. I'm telling you, this computer is so old. So you just copy and paste it. It's not, nothing. Number 2, right here. Just gonna keep on copying and pasting. That's how I do these letters. Of course, here you want to put, change your date from, and then the account number will be here, the account number. And here on the top, you're going to put the certified return receipt number right here. So certified, right here, you put certified return receipt. So I will let you guys know how it goes with Duke Energy. I have been dealing with Duke Energy for a few years with the coupon and all that, and they just, like I said, all of these companies, they put all these accounts that when you open an account with Duke Energy or with any of the electric companies, they don't give electricity. They just, charge you for the meter. They're in trust. They have a trustee. They have an indentured trustee. That's why, they act like if it's their home, because when you're in, they put in a trust, pretty much they can do whatever they they can do whatever they want. That's why trust is so important. As I'm learning more and more in trust, you have to as you get more and more into private, you want to go into trust and do the same thing that they do. So I just wanted to share this. And if you need this, like I said, this paper, and when you're with Duke Energy, I'm more than happy to give it to you. And if you need the templates for the administrative process, I have it. I'm going to put it on Gumroad. And it's also on my Google Drive. If you subscribe to my Google Drive, all the documents will be there and a lot of information. So I'll put it over there in my Google Drive. Well, that's it. I think that's it. That's all I wanted to share. See how it goes. And that's it. Thank you. You have a great day.